Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Saturday, 16th of April. And yeah, there's a lot of boring sideways movement right now with Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. But today, let's talk some few things that are about to happen for Bitcoin. Now, in my opinion, Bitcoin isn't looking that great. I don't even think it's looking to actually go to the upside. Today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. We do have weekends on top of us as well. So here we are, and this is something that I just want to show you. Okay, just look at this one for yourself. That what you did is you broke to the downside, went to the upside for the retest, failed the retest. You're going back up, and you're finding resistance right at that support that turned into resistance now. This one right over here. So it's not looking good at any way. Okay, it's not looking good now. But there's something that I want to say, and that decision is coming soon. The boring sideways won't be continued for a very long time, of course, but I now think that it's time to make a decision very, very, very soon. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna say is that previously I didn't point this out, but you do have some sort of a bear cross right here. Do you see that? So when you have this bear cross, you can see that 10 EMA basically is now coming down to tackle Bitcoin. Okay, so you might see the 10 EMA absolutely being heavy for Bitcoin at this point of time. Okay, so you make a slowly fall to the downside. You touch the prices for Bitcoin as well, and then from here the prices start to go potentially to this 36,300 region, which in my opinion is about to play out. I don't think Bitcoin is right now strong enough to start to continue to pull itself to the upside. Okay, you've lost support. It's not looking good. Now there is a little bit of some sort of like ascending triangle, maybe symmetrical triangle right over here, some sort of a pennant even. Looks like a pennant to me, guys, like boom boom. Okay, so this is like a continuation pattern. You came down like this. Is this a pennant? Then you're going to continue to go even way more down the way you came up. Now let's say it's a pennant. Okay, let's say it is a pennant, because pennants are continuation pattern. So you take this top here to the bottom right there. So if you start to break out of this place by tomorrow or today, then potentially 33,000 is something that is possible as well. Okay, given that if this one is really your pennant right there. So let's see what happens, guys. I'm not gonna still trade it. You do know that I've already told you that it's hard for me to trade the coin right now. There's one more thing though on the 4-hour time frame, guys. On the 4-hour time frame, you are making some bearish sentiments right over here. Do you see that? So all you're doing is like you are making a curve to go to the up, to the downside. You're making a little bit of a rounded curved shape potentially from here to start to move to the upside, and then you might start to come down, lose 39,215, and then from there you start to dump to the downside. Okay, now I have seen some of the altcoins pumping to the upside, but the thing with that one is that people do not notice that they are going to actually find resistance. They are pumping like 7%, but right now where they are, they're finding resistance, huge resistance. Okay, which actually coincides with how Bitcoin can actually match up with those altcoins to go to the downside. Bitcoin right now is looking to go to the downside. Altcoins are looking to pump to the resistance to go to the downside along with Bitcoin. So the EMAs I'm going to show you on the 4-hour time frame, you can already see that we are still finding huge resistance with the 20 and the 10 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. You're not even finding that space to actually go to the 55 EMA. Maybe if you do go a little bit higher, you might find a little bit of resistance with the 55 EMA, and then you go to the downside. But to me, guys, there's heavy wall at this point of time in this region right over here. This region is a big resistance right now. Okay, and my take remains the same, guys. My take is the downfall can happen. Okay, it's simple. You have a bearish cross, number one. Number two, you are closing below the resistance right over here, which you never did in the previous history as well. Number three is that the 10 EMA might come down to be heavy, and this could be a pennant right over here that actually takes you way more to the downside. Okay, so that's it for today's Bitcoin update. If you want to learn more about trading and pennants as well, do check out my trading course. If you want to pay 29 bucks instead of 49, join the Discord and message me on the Discord, and I'm going to see you the next one. Allah Hafiz.